Hi, I'm your host and medium, Angela McClellan. I'm here every weekday expanding on the daily card pull from my Facebook and Instagram, bringing you here on Divinely Connected more insight and divine guidance. Thank you for welcoming me into your day. This is your daily deep dive. Hey, it's Angela, and I'm here with your daily deep dive for Monday, April 15th. All right, our daily card states you are safe. I know that 2024 isn't going the way that you hoped, but that is now changing. You are protected from harm and are being loved as you continue forward. When life doesn't work out, it is not because you are being punished. Lean on your divine team for reassurance and support. You are not meant to carry this alone. Oh, I just feel like we could really dig deep in this because there is quite that January to April timeline that so many of us were like, what is this? Right? This is not what I anticipated. This is not what I hoped. This is not what I wanted. And that can mean you have had large, unexpected changes. That can mean that you were just having high hopes that kind of fell flat. Or, like many of us, we're just riding this energy that is up and down and all around and just feeling like you're not getting anywhere. Okay. This is very much on track with the energy. January to April, to about the third week until next week of April, it's all about wrapping up 2023's energy, life lessons, etc. And so that new year that we have all been wanting and desiring is really coming in as we get closer to the month of May. That year 8, that's all about karma, that's all about reward, that's major changes in our physical life, that is still coming in. So don't lose hope just yet. I know for some of you, you have had recent loss, unexpected loss of jobs, loss of loved ones, loss of hope. Know that you're not alone. No matter where you're at on this spectrum of struggling, of uncertainty, of lack of clarity moving forward, use your divine team. That is what they are there for. That is their whole purpose of existence, is to help us. We were never meant to go through this life without help. Without help from them, without help from community support, etc. I understand as humans, we can only see what is in front of us, and that in this life at this time feels like that community support, that tribe, that team is very sparse because everybody is having some version of this awakening, this struggle, this uncertainty. And so, as humans, your support system, your ride or dies may not be showing up in the ways that you need because they are working on keeping themselves afloat. And that's okay. That's why we have this divine team. Divine teams of departed loved ones, ancestors, departed loved ones that you don't know about, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ascended masters. Like, our team is so enormous that we can't even comprehend it. Now, there is the power of free will, which means that we do have to ask for help. Okay. And so it doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be weird. Don't worry about that. Simply ask them. Start your day every morning saying, hey, divine team, I really need your help today. Please make sure that this day runs the way that it should. Please make sure that what I need for my highest good comes in. Thank you. Right? It doesn't have to, or just like, hey, help me today because I'm barely hanging on. Like, it doesn't matter how you ask, it's the fact that you're asking. Okay. And so you have to understand and remember that we are a spirit having a physical experience. In our soul, spirit version of ourselves, in our true self, soul, we are perfect. We are divine. We are limitless. We are pure, unconditional love. There's no anxiety. There's no grief. There's no loss. There's no disappointment. There's no struggle. And so we came into this physical life to expand through these experiences, to expand through these uncomfortable and at times devastating emotions. That is the gig. So when you are going through that type of struggle, devastation, letdown, it is not punishment. It is not punishment. You are not being punished for not being perfect. You are not being punished for whatever, fill in the blank, right? You are here having an experience that we agreed upon to in this physical life. We learn so much, so deeply from the struggle, from the hurt, from the grief. Grief is one of our biggest teachers here in this life. Okay. And so it's very easy for that human mind, it's very easy for that mental mind to make up stories and say, you're being punished and this is what you deserve. And that's just simply not true. You are going through an experience. This one is difficult and feels like shit. Okay. We have all kinds of experiences in this life. And we often don't think when something good happens, oh, I'm being rewarded. I am such a good girl. I'm such a good boy. I'm such a good soul. Right? We are like appreciative. We are happy. We accept it, but we don't carry that type of responsibility as we would, or that type of connection as you would if something bad happens and that's because of you. You deserve this, right? And so you have to clean up that dialogue and not let that dialogue dig the hole deeper. Because not only is it not aligned with truth, but also it distracts you from learning what you need to learn from that experience. And all of our experiences are contingent on the life lessons that we are meant to learn from them. And so the longer we are in distracting mode, longer we're in denial mode, the longer we are in that experience. Okay. And so saying that you're punished is preventing you from healing. It is preventing you from seeing the truth. It is preventing you from learning the lessons that need to be learned from this experience. Therefore, prolonging it. Okay. You are not meant to go through this alone. We have this divine team that are going to help us with all the highs and all the lows. They are there for everything in between. Ask them for help. Ask them for clarity. Ask them to help you get through the day. Ask them to reveal what needs to be learned. Okay. Sometimes I will just be like, I don't even know what I need. Can you just tell me what I need? Can you bring to me what it is that I need? What do I need to know next? What do I need to learn next? Where do I need to go? What's the solution to this? And give them time. If you ask them and then you wait, you're not going to get it. You're going to block yourself. So I like to say, hey, guides, please give me the answer to X, Y, and Z within the next 3 days. That's going to give me time to get busy, to kind of forget that I asked, because then I will go into lack of resistance. And usually when I'm driving to the grocery store or I'm, flipping the laundry, boom, there's my solution that I could not even think or see before. Right. And oftentimes because we do block ourselves, and most of the times it is ourself that is in the way of ourselves. I'll be like, I can't even believe this has never crossed my mind before, right? But that's just the human makeup, and I think that we have a tendency of um, really digging our heels in that resistance, especially when it's an experience that we don't want to be having or feeling as though we shouldn't have it. Right. And so when we get into the shoulds, that really is, such a preventer from healing and learning and growing in the ways that we need to. So I challenge you to look at your dialogue in how you really feel about this season or these experiences that you have been going through. And understanding that they are experiences that are profound, are expanding you on that soul level, even if it's not something that you would have wanted for yourself or that you are particularly enjoying going through. It does have impact on your life path. And hindsight's 2020, and you'll get to a point where you'll be able to look back and go, oh, that was pivotal. That taught me this, and this. And I'm so grateful for that. Right? You may not be there yet, but trust in your path and trust your divine team. All right, I'm going to leave that with you. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's daily deep dive.